Ryan Rendon here with the Rendon Realty Group. Today's video, we are talking about the top 10 wineries you should be visiting on your trip to Fredericksburg, Texas, or if you're thinking about moving here. Now, this list is put together from different polls, put together from Facebook, social media, different groups, websites, and also my personal opinion. Now, if you live in Fredericksburg or you have visited Fredericksburg in the past and y'all have, visited a couple of different wineries that you really like, make sure you comment them down below so we can add them to any future list. Number one, Grape Creek. Okay, so Grape Creek was founded in 1983 and it is the oldest winery on the 290 wine trail. So they have grapes from the Texas High Plains, California, and also estate wines grown right here in Fredericksburg. So if you're looking for that elegant, experience, Tuscany type of experience, Grape Creek is definitely a place for you. They do have a restaurant there on facility with really good food, but if you just want a tasting, they have a $30 per tasting option, but they also have the $45 per tasting option that will also provide you with a tour of the entire facility and a little golf cart. So again, if you're looking for kind of more of an elegant type of feel, Grape Creek is the spot for you. Make sure you check out their website for any additional membership options that they have. If you want to buy any particular wines on their wine list and ship it over to Houston, Texas, they have that option on their website. Number two, William Chris Vineyards. Now, this place actually holds a special place in my heart because I worked there for about 2.5 to 3 years as I was starting my real estate career, and I could tell you firsthand, this place has some of the best wine in the state of Texas, if not the United States. Now, they started their journey back in 2008 and they adopted the old world winemaking techniques. Their famous saying is that great wines are not made, but they are grown. They offer a winemaker's tasting for just $30 per person. That's up to 6 people, but they also do have other basic wine tasting experience as well. And of course, like the rest of these wineries, they do have a membership option. So make sure you check out the website to get more details on what else they have to offer. Number three, Texas Heritage Vineyard. Being a diehard Texan myself is an awesome place because their whole theme is built around honoring the state of Texas. So they opened up shop back in 2015 and they opened their wine facility in 2017, soon after opening their wine tasting room in 2018. They are 100% Texas grown grapes and have a variety of reds, whites, and rosés, and you can enjoy a tasting for just $20 per person. So make sure you check out the website to get more details. Number four, Ferris and Fletch wine. Now, these guys have one of the coolest stories I've ever heard. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail about it today. You'll just have to go visit them, but they started their journey back in 2009 and ultimately ended up in Fredericksburg, July of 2021. So the Rosses named their company Ferris and Fletch after their two sons, Ferris and Fletcher. Their wines are produced out in California and they do have a variety of reds, whites, and rosés. And of course, they do offer a membership as well. Number five, Ass Ranch and Winery. If you are a wine enthusiast and you like really good quality dry wines from Texas, Oregon, California, whatever, Ass Winery is probably not the place for you. So on the other hand, if you are looking for a really fun environment, that party atmosphere, and want some sweet wines or maybe even a sangria, you definitely want to go check out Ass Winery. They do have tastings that are super cheap. I think just $20 per person. They do have memberships as well, but if you're just looking for an awesome place to kind of have fun with your bridal party, friends for the weekend, you need to go to Ass and have a good time with those guys. And again, do not forget to check out their frozen sangrias. They are to die for. Number six, Safari Winery. So if you're a big hunting enthusiast like I am, but you also like to enjoy yourself some wine, you definitely need to go check out Safari Winery right off of 290. So what's really cool about Safari is that they have wines from South Africa, Argentina, Chile, but what I really like about this tasting room is the way they designed it. So Clayton Ince, the owner, actually owns quality hardwoods in Fredericksburg as well, so you can just imagine the beautiful wood that they put into this tasting room. And then to top that off, they have African animals all over the walls that really kind of add to that whole safari experience. Now, you can enjoy a tasting for just 25 to 30 bucks per person. Of course, they do have their membership option, so make sure you check out their website to get more details on what they have to offer. Number 7, Slate Theory. All right, so this is one of my favorite wineries, and my wife and I are actually members here. And one of the things that really drew us to this winery is the gigantic cave they have underground. Yes, I did say cave. I'm telling you, this thing is massive and impressive. So in this massive cage, they actually offer private tastings for you and your family. You can have private client events there. You can do really whatever you want. That is one of the special things about Slate Theory. But you know what's really special about Slate Theory and their aesthetics is that they want to remove the stigma associated with acknowledging mental illness and bring awareness to the services that are available to those who may be suffering. So if you want to get the full experience of what Slate Theory has to offer, I highly suggest doing the cave tasting for just $50 per person. Number 8, Winery. Now let me ask you, what is better than doing a tasting with a live rhino? Yes, I said that right, a live rhino. So at Winery, their goal is to give you world-class wines from the state of Texas, California, and all over the world, but also shedding light on the desperate need for rhino conservation out in Africa. So this story actually started back in 2016 when they were on a safari out in Africa when 2 nearby rhinos were sadly poached. So they came up with an idea of bringing rhinos back to the state of Texas, but also starting a winery where those funds could help contribute to the conservation of rhinos out in Africa. So if you're thinking about stopping by a winery, you can enjoy a tasting for just $25 for the standard, $35 for the reserve tasting, and then $60 for the Kiros collection. Again, all of these will actually help contribute to that rhino conservation back in Africa. Number 9, Barron's Creek. So what makes Barron's unique is they have their very own and very, very beautiful villas just on the backside of the property that you can stay in over the weekend. The 2 villas each contain 2 private master suites, but also 4 private bedrooms. So if you and your bridal party or big group of friends are looking for an extra special place to stay while visiting Fredericksburg, make sure you reach out to Barron's Creek to ask them about their accommodations. Number 10, Augusta Vin. So lastly, we have Augusta Vin, which is off of Highway 16 South headed towards Kerrville. And believe it or not, my wife and I are actually members of this winery as well. And I'll tell you what really drew my wife and I to Augusta Vin is not only do they have amazing dry wines, they have whites, reds, rosés, but their vineyard itself and their tasting room is like none other. So the view you get on that upper deck overlooking the vineyard and the rolling hills is so breathtaking. I'm telling you, that is why we made the decision to join Augusta Vin. So Augusta Vin is 100% Texas grown grapes, and you can enjoy a tasting for just $25 per person. And just from personal experience, they also have a really good wine membership program as well. If you're also thinking about visiting Kerrville, Texas, make sure you check out my next video, which is the pros and cons of Kerrville, Texas. If you like this video, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, also the little bell up top so you can get notified anytime I put out videos just like this one. We'll see you guys next time.